riots that made international headlines, and bands walking off stage after 3 songs. These 10 rock bands disappeared mid-tour in ways that shocked the music world. Some were clinically dead, others sparked violence, and number 1 even caused riots in 2 different countries. Number 10, Kings of Leon. July 23, 2010, Verizon Amphitheater. Kings of Leon took the stage as pigeons infested the rafters above. Both opening bands had already been hit with droppings. The Followell brothers decided to play anyway. Bassist Jared Followell was struck during Closer. His tech wiped it off with a sanitary wipe. During Crawl, he was hit again. On the 3rd song, droppings hit his cheek and landed near his mouth. The band walked off stage immediately. Fans thought it was a prank until the announcement came over the speakers. Concert canceled due to safety concerns. Venue management had warned about a significant pigeon infestation problem with summer shows, but said they were working to fix it. Nathan Followell tweeted from the tour bus, "Pigeons shitting in Jared's mouth. Too unsanitary to continue. You may enjoy being shit on, but we don't." The band returned 2 months later for a free makeup show. Number 9, Hüsker Dü. It was December 1987. The Minneapolis punk trio were nearing the end of a grueling tour when tensions reached a breaking point. Drummer Grant Hart's heroin addiction had been spiraling for months. Bob Mould and bassist Greg Norton staged an intervention before the final dates. Hart's performances had become increasingly erratic. Some nights, he couldn't give a coherent show. The band made a decision to cancel the last 2 tour dates. Hart recalled Mould asking, "Should we go on and play, or do you just want to head home?" Hart responded, "They should play." Mould replied, "Well, Grant, we already canceled it." Revelation destroyed what remained of their partnership. Hart felt ambushed by the decision. Within weeks, both Mould and Hart quit the band separately. Norton learned about the breakup through their manager. A decade of groundbreaking punk innovation ended on a tour bus before they could finish their commitments. Number 8, Pantera. November 2000, fresh off Ozfest supporting Reinventing the Steel, Pantera had a European tour scheduled. The album had debuted at number 4 on the charts. Phil Anselmo was running his annual House of Shock haunted attraction in New Orleans when he fell and broke multiple ribs. The injury required immediate medical attention. The band canceled their planned tour before it began. This came after years of mounting tensions. Anselmo had moved to Louisiana and recorded vocals separately for the last album, while the Abbott brothers remained in Texas. They grew frustrated with his side projects, and the canceled tour meant months without income for crew members. When they finally returned to the road in 2001, internal relationships had deteriorated beyond repair. They played their last show together in Yokohama, Japan on August 26, 2001. The September 11th attacks stranded them in Dublin during the next leg, and they never performed together again. Number 7. Number 7, Blink-182. February 2005, Blink-182 gathered for rehearsals ahead of a tsunami benefit show. The band had been touring and recording non-stop for over a decade. During rehearsal, arguments erupted about their forced break, the greatest hits record, and recording the next album. Tom DeLonge wanted time off. His back problems had worsened, and he felt torn between family and the relentless touring schedule. Mark Hoppus and Travis Barker wanted to keep working. The rehearsal devolved into shouting matches. On February 18th, the band pulled out of the benefit show. 4 days later, their label Geffen issued a statement announcing an indefinite hiatus to spend time with loved ones. The announcement was careful not to call it a breakup, but everyone understood. DeLonge soon announced Angels and Airwaves. Hoppus and Barker formed Plus 44. The three wouldn't speak again until 2008 when Barker's plane crash brought them back together in a hospital room. Number 6. Number 6, Eagles. Eagles, July 1980. The Eagles played a fundraiser for Senator Alan Cranston at Long Beach Arena. Before taking the stage, Don Felder made a comment that Glenn Frey took as an egregious insult about the senator. They confronted each other backstage. The tension carried on to the stage. Midway through the set, Felder looked back at Frey and said, "Only 3 more songs till I kick your ass, pal." Frey responded, "Great, I can't wait." They finished the show, trading death stares between songs. The audience sensed something was wrong but couldn't hear the exchange. The moment the final note rang out, the band members scattered. No goodbyes, no plans to reconvene. The Eagles had imploded in front of thousands of people who had no idea they'd witnessed the band's final performance. Manager Irving Azoff tried mediating, but the damage was done. They wouldn't perform together again until 1994 when hell froze over. Pigeons, heroin, death threats on stage. 5 bands down. Which collapse shocked you most? What would make you walk off mid-tour? The final 4 got worse. Clinically dead on tour buses. Guitars as weapons. Riots that shut down cities. Number 1 even sparked violence in 2 countries. Number 5. Number 5, Sex Pistols. January 14th, 1978, Winterland Ballroom in San Francisco. The Sex Pistols were 7 dates into their first American tour. Internal tensions had been building for months. Sid Vicious was deep in heroin addiction. Malcolm McLaren wanted the band to implode for publicity. Johnny Rotten despised the manufactured chaos. During the final song, No Fun, Rotten turned to the audience and asked, "Ever get the feeling you've been cheated?" The band finished. Rotten threw down the microphone and walked off stage. He turned back once and said, "This is no fun. No fun. This is no fun at all." The remaining tour dates were canceled immediately. Vicious and Jones tried continuing as the Sex Pistols. Rotten refused. He boarded a plane to New York the next morning and announced the band was over. The most influential punk band in history had lasted barely 2 years. Their final performance became as legendary as their music. Number 4, Stone Temple Pilots. December 29th, 1996. Stone Temple Pilots were touring behind Tiny Music, songs from the Vatican gift shop, which had entered the charts at number 4. The band had shows scheduled in Alaska for New Year's Eve and Hawaii immediately after. Dean DeLeo received a phone call at home from Scott Weiland. The singer had relapsed after 6 months clean. "I'm fucking up. I need help," Weiland said. DeLeo could hear his condition through the phone. Weiland said he was checking into treatment. The band canceled both shows immediately, disappointing 30,000 fans and leaving 40 crew members without work. Wives and families had already flown to Hawaii for the holidays. This marked Weiland's 14th rehab stint in 3 years. The DeLeo brothers and Eric Kretz formed Talk Show without him. Weiland wouldn't perform with Stone Temple Pilots again until 1999. The cycle continued until the band finally broke up in 2003. Number 3, Mötley Crüe. December 23rd, 1987. Mötley Crüe had a UK tour scheduled to begin after Christmas. The band was riding high on Girls, Girls, Girls. That night, bassist Nicky Sixx overdosed on heroin in a hotel room. He was found unresponsive. Paramedics arrived and worked frantically to revive him. His heart had stopped. He was clinically dead for 2 minutes before an adrenaline shot restarted his heart. The experience inspired the song Kickstart My Heart on their next album. The UK tour was canceled immediately. The official reason given was snow on the roof, making arenas unsafe due to a fierce British winter. The press saw through the cover story quickly. Sixx spent weeks in recovery while the band regrouped. The canceled dates meant significant financial losses and disappointed European fans who had waited years to see them. Sixx later wrote candidly about the overdose. The incident became one of rock's most infamous near-death experiences. Number 2, August 28, 2009, Oasis were scheduled to headline Rock and Sing Festival in Paris. The Gallagher brothers had been fighting throughout the tour. Before the show, tensions exploded backstage. Liam Gallagher waved Noel's guitar like an axe at his brother's head. He was quite violent, Noel later recalled. There was a lot of World Wrestling Federation stuff. It was an unnecessarily violent act, and he nearly took my face off. The show was canceled minutes before they were supposed to take the stage. Noel left the venue immediately. He issued a statement the next morning. The band was finished. The remaining European tour dates were canceled. Promoters scrambled to refund thousands of tickets across multiple countries. This was the final straw. After 2 decades of brotherly warfare, Liam and Noel wouldn't speak for years. The breakup of Britain's biggest band since the Beatles shocked the music world. They finally reunited in 2024 for a massive comeback tour. Number 1, Guns N' Roses. November 7, 2002. Guns N' Roses' first North American tour in 9 years was launching in Vancouver at General Motors Place. Axl Rose's flight from Los Angeles was delayed. By 8 p.m., he was still in the air. Arena management canceled before doors opened. 10,000 fans saw notices posted at 7:37 p.m. Riots erupted. Fans smashed every venue window with steel barricades. Police deployed pepper spray and riot sticks. 12 arrests. 1 fan lost his teeth to police batons. The tour continued to Philadelphia on December 6th. Rose arrived hours late. Fans waited an hour after the DJ finished. Chants turned from Axl to asshole. The show was canceled. Another riot. The entire tour collapsed after 2 riots in 2 cities. Rose returned to Vancouver in 2011 and apologized. "If I knew you motherfuckers would tear the place down, I would have got here quicker." The double riot disaster became rock's most infamous tour cancellation.